Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we went to the Bone Waste and slayed some bone lashers. And today, we got our fishing rod on, because we are going to be doing some more fishing, guys. And we will be doing our fishing today in Terakar Forest. We will explore all of these rivers around here. And we'll see what type of fish we can catch. Hoping to get at least into the 320s. Oops. Gotta get our fishing keybind working here. We'll check out some spots around Terakar Forest, guys. See how it goes. A golden darter. Wonder how much they're worth. Not bad. Golden darters are probably the most expensive fish I've caught. Now the question is do they sell? Yeah, the average sold is only 11. It's too bad. It looks like we picked up a quest here. Cabal orders. This message bears a dark seal, and though the language seems somewhat familiar, it appears to be encoded. Perhaps someone at the refugee caravan will know something about it. Alright, so it looks like we gotta turn that in. Spotted felltail. Okay, so let's get our buffs up here in case we get attacked. And get a bobble going. For some reason that didn't work. Did it enchant the rod? Yeah, it did right there. Yeah, it didn't work. My bad. Tripping out. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. Today is going to be the day when a couple of games release. They got... what's it called? The Lord of the Rings Golem. It's an interesting playthrough. I never thought they would make a Golem game. I actually really like Golem in Lord of the Rings. And I can kind of sound like him too. Here's my impression of Golem, guys.
My precious Golem. My name is Golem.
It's kind of a scuffed impression, but I haven't done it in a long time. And there's a lot of people making fun of this game. I've been because I was thinking about playing it, but yeah, the meme that's going around. Some guy said, "This is like making a sniper game and letting the player be the spotter." Another one is, "This is like EA releasing a FIFA game where you're an audience member." So clearly, people think that, like, you know, Golem's not worthy of being you know, a main character in a Lord of the Rings game, which I think is a kind of a shame. You know, he plays a pretty big part. He had the ring, right? Then they got Hogwarts Legacy coming out, and I did a poll to see if I should get the game, and at the moment it's looking like a yes. So today will most likely be the first day that I try out the game, unless a bunch of no's come out of nowhere. Looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy. That game's getting a lot of hype. Kinda reminds me of like Cyberpunk. When it was coming out, so much hype around that game. Now we just gotta see if it lives up to it. And this will be the first time I have ever played a Harry Potter game. So we'll see how that goes. I hope it's good. One thing that I don't like, though, nowadays, though, like, if you want to play a game early, they have, like, this deluxe version, and you gotta pay $10 more just so you can get early access to the game. I think that's kind of lame. That shouldn't be added to a deluxe version. They're doing the same thing with Diablo 4, and it really pisses me off. Like, if you want to play Diablo 4 early, you gotta buy, like, a deluxe version of the game. And everybody will want to play early, because that's, like, the actual release date. You know what I mean? It's a genius way to get people to shell out a couple more bucks. And they're probably going to get me. And then you get a bunch of cosmetic stuff with it, like a mount, and I think it's like a griffin mount or something like that. That seems to be a new sales tactic. Like, instead of just releasing the game for everybody on the same day, they just, you know, delay it for people that don't pay the extra money. I really don't like it. But I can't really say I don't, like, you know, I hate it, because, you know, I am supporting it, and I'll probably do the same thing with Diablo 4. This spot's not too shabby. I think we'll go check out another spot, though. I wanted to see what's going on down here and over here. So let's check out a couple of spots while we're fishing here. And one thing I learned, supposedly you can fish here at the Pools of Agonar, so we'll check that out eventually. I'm interested to see what type of fish you get from that Fell River. We got a 64 mage there. Jeremapa. What's his name? Jeremy Pega. Yeah, we're not going to PvP today, guys. We're focusing on fishing. And maybe we'll try to get into a dungeon. I think we can queue up, see what we can get into. Oh, look at this spot. This spot's kind of interesting. Never been here. That's the cool thing about fishing. You check out spots that, like, no one would ever look at. So there's a waterfall. Would this be considered, yeah, I think if we go any further, see this part here, that would be considered, going too far. Oh, what is that? Can we die? What's that sound? Must be Shadow Moon Valley. So there's water down here, but I don't think you can fish down here. I think we'll go back. What's this over here? It's like a little tent. Wow. David Wayne. Who the heck is this guy?
Can I help you?
You can take a man away from the Sons of Lothar, but you can't take the Sons of Lothar out of him, the smith shrugs. It's hard to explain, but I don't feel like I'm meant to be at Honor Hold right now, is all. Perhaps I'm meant to be a part of something larger.
See you around.
I wonder if he goes to Northern. Be cool to check out, like, who David Wayne is, because, like, who the heck would come out here, you know what I mean? Pretty serious blacksmith. Kind of want to see who the heck David Wayne is. Or maybe I'll check it out. David Wayne. Wow. I'll fish here for a little bit. Not much about him. His name is the result of a combination of first names of the two presidential brothers, David Palmer and Wayne Palmer, from the television show 24. Never watched that show. His name may be a reference to the actor, director, and comedian David Wayne, known perhaps most popularly for the TV show Stella, with Ian Black and Michael Showalter. His trading card game artwork is used by the Master Swordsmith card in Hearthstone. That's kind of cool. He may be related to Vinna Wayne. This is kind of cool. During the days of the Burning Crusade, it was common speculation that David would eventually end up being revealed as the second son of Alexandros Mograine. The corrupted Ashbringer event in the Scarlet Monastery mentioned another Mograine living in Outland who might be able to reforge the Ashbringer. David's relative youth for a member of the Sons of Lothar, his isolation, his blacksmithing skills, and his dialogue all led people to speculate that he was the one High Inquisitor Fairbanks was speaking about. Wrath of the Lich King eventually revealed that the other son was actually Darian Mograine. The Ashbringer also did not end up being forged anew. It was purified by Tyrian forgery. Yeah, people were... He's a character that you would speculate about because, you know, they got him in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of sad that that's all you get about him. Just a random guy in the middle of nowhere. Just somehow got his blacksmithing equipment all to that one location without getting disturbed. Check out this card that he is, the Master Swordsmith. That's him. So he's a card in Hearthstone. I think I have it. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. It's a 2-cost card, and it does 1 attack, and it has 3 health. So not a bad card, you know. If it has a decent amount of health, you drop it out, it'll probably live at least for 1 turn, maybe 2. Alright, so we're getting, like, terrible fish here. So we gotta get out of here. We'll check out a new spot. Keep on looking at new spots here. I haven't played Hearthstone in so long. I loved that game when it first came out. Always did the dailies. When dailies were really popular. Back in the early 2010s. That's when they really were... Blizzard was just big on dailies. Now everybody hates them. Alright, so let's go over here. I can hear some water. This seems like oh yeah, look at this spot. This is a spot. Who lives here? Skedis. This is a spot. The Shatari Skyguard. I don't even remember this place. This is the spot right here. You gotta get another bauble up. Getting a lot of junk. There we go. Bauble helped out quite a bit. Looks like he's fixing the boat. Who's that? A Skedis Surger. He's level 71. And the good thing is we're hanging out with this dwarf. I wonder if he'll help us if we get attacked. And this is another place I never went to on my rogue, ever, when I was playing TBC. I had, like, no reason to come here. It's a cool thing about WoW, there's a lot of interesting places, you know? That you, like, would never expect to exist. Looks like all these guys are just building boats.
Hey there.
Hey there. Skyguard Wind Charger. And then another good game that thing that I've heard good things about is Atomic Heart. Supposedly it's going to be like BioShock. And the scene is like a technologically advanced version of Russia in like the 1950s and 60s, which is kind of interesting. So there's like a lot of like AI technology, and people can use their minds to tell, you know, like robots what to do for them. And it's an FPS game. It's like an FPS RPG, I guess you could call it. And BioShock's a game I haven't really played much of, so I don't really know, like, if that's a good thing, but I've heard good things about BioShock too. Just a game that I never got into, but I know it's a pretty popular game on YouTube. But I think I'm going to have my hands full with Hogwarts Legacy. That's for sure. Alright, so let's explore a little bit more. Blackwind Valley. Oh, looks like we got some moors over here. An adamantite deposit. We can mine this. As long as this level 69 doesn't attack us. Oh, great, he's stealthed. Let's mount up before he kills us. There we go, our first adamantite ore. We could probably learn to smelt that pretty soon, and that'll get us a decent amount of levels. Everything here is like level 70. This is where Scatus is. The home of the Arakoa. Tarak's Rest. Yeah, I think we'll head back to the boat. Not sure if it's a good move to, you know, fish here. With all these level 70s. Probably get wrecked. Oh, look at that, another adamantite deposit. Very tempting. And we need to get 350 mining if we want to be able to mine a rich adamantite ore. Now, where haven't we checked out these rivers up here? We could do that. See what's going on. I really like this spot. I think this is like maybe one of the best fishing spots in all of Outland. If you don't mind, you know, the sound of these guys working on the boats. Down here's pretty nice too, next to this waterfall. Problem is this thing's gonna attack us. Gotta watch out. A Scatus Surger. It's enough waterfall sounds for now. It's a good sound though, if you're trying to drown out noise. I know some people have something called tinnitus, where you have like a ringing sound in your ear all the time, and there isn't really a cure for it. So what people do is they just drown out the noise with constant, with another constant noise, kind of like a waterfall, or just static sound. It must really suck, you know what I mean? You wake up, all you hear is or something all day. But I think you learn to manage it like everything else. Oh, this looks like a nice spot, this bridge over here. Check out over here as well. But yeah, this may be the best fishing area in all of... Zangermark's pretty good. Got a lot of lakes. Probably go back there. You can really check out every lake yet, or all the spots. Like up here could be kind of interesting. And then the Grand has a couple of lakes. Not sure if there's any in Blade's Edge or Netherstorm. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's get another bauble going here. And we will give the Kalawak Fishing Derby a try. They happen on Saturdays at 2 p.m. So we'll see how this goes. But the last time we tried to do a fishing tournament, we got ganked by the Alliance, so I think it will probably be the same outcome. But we'll give it a try. We'll get to see what it's like on this server. Clearly, Sky Fury is an Alliance server. I think. There are some Horde, though. Clearly, there's not many of us in Outland. I just think they did more. There's like a fishing daily in Wrath, so I think they put a little bit more of an emphasis on fishing in that expansion than they did in TBC. We can still make 10 more buzzard bites here. That's good. That could get our cooking up to 340. I should start eating those. We got 20 stand, 20 spirits. Pretty good. I'm going to check out a final spot. Well, not the final spot, but just want to see what it's like up here. And then we'll probably check out these two rivers down near Bone Chewer Ruins. Pretty shallow. This spot's kind of, it's interesting, but the water doesn't even look like there's, it's slowly coming down here, I guess. Went down the waterfall. You know, what I did with all these fish last time, I just vendored them. So I don't really think any of these sell. Pretty sure. Even though it says like 24 cell per day out in the region, but I don't know. Didn't cast in fishable water, really. Some of this water's not fishable. I think up here is not fishable. Doesn't look deep at all. Let's see what this river's like down here. It's nice having flying though. It makes it pretty damn easy for us to travel around and check out different spots. A lot of basilisks around here, a couple dead ones. Might see some alliance soon. This spot's not bad. Looking at Firewing Point. Is he gonna attack us? What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with him? Why did he jump in the water there? I wonder if he was aggroed. What's he doing? That's hilarious. He's just hanging out. He's just taking a dip. Like, we're not in combat. That's interesting. The more you know. I guess that just it's a part of his route. Yeah, it's just that's something he does. Goes for a swim, then back to the patrol. I honestly thought he was attacking us there. I hope we get into more dungeons, though. Like, I wasn't even listed for Sethek Halls. Like, we were clearly too low for it. But I would like to do like slave pens Underbog. Manitombs is a good one too. But I'm not too sure if we'll be able to pull that off. Doesn't really seem to be too many people in TBC trying to, like, leveling up on this server. On Horde side. Alright, so let's go up the river here. We got a little campsite here. This is not a bad spot. Theora Shade Cloak. Looks like she's a high elf. Or is she a blood elf? Yeah, Lieutenant Meridian. And they got like a case of bottles. These guys just leave you alone too, they don't even attack you. Must be an Alliance questing hub. For, I think Firewing Point, for the Firewing Point quests. It's a quest chain where you I think they have like a bomb and they're gonna blow up. They're gonna blow up Shattrath City. So you defuse it. I think it's that thing in the middle. I think that's the bomb that they're gonna use to blow up Shattrath. There we go, 324. I think that was a good amount of levels for today. Now we'll head back to Stonebreaker Hold. I'm going to try to do... Maybe we can do a little cooking here. We'll try that out. Yeah, we can use our campfire. How about that? Pretty accommodating group, I must say. Yeah, we didn't get too many levels there. Only 2, but we'll take it. Looks like we need to find better recipes now. Yeah, guys. That is the end of our fishing episode. Next episode, we will probably turn in these quests in the Bone Waste. And we'll try to finish up this quest, Torgos. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.